Hey everybody, welcome to Just a Point of View. I am Denise Reed, your host for this podcast videocast, and I guess I should be happy about this, but I just got back from a fabulous over a week-long trip to Ecuador. It was an amazing experience, and I hope that you'll take a minute and go back and actually watch the podcast that I broadcast from there. I'm having to kind of stagger its release because the internet connection that I had while I was there was not the most ideal. So take a minute and go back and check it out. I think the background was fabulous and I had a wonderful time while I was there, enjoying all things Ecuador, immersing myself in a country and a language and a culture that I hadn't had really any experience with. And I had a fabulous time. So I am chasing happiness fiercely back here in the States now. And we have made it to list 24. Can you believe it? We're on list 24. And this week is all about color. And that is one of my favorite things. As you can tell from my office color scheme here, I intentionally made sure that my office was a bright, high energy color, because sometimes we entrepreneurial folks, we just need a little kick in the pants, and color is the thing that can help you with that. And colors do all kinds of things for us. And if you've never taken the time to study the impact of color, here's your quick dip in how color might impact a little bit about what you think, your mood, your happiness. It's all kinds of signals that you're not even aware of most of the time, because we have perceptions about color and the impact of color and what it all means, what colors actually have meaning. And once I start sharing some of these facts, I think you'll go, oh, she was right. I should have listened in earlier. Why didn't I know this? So here we are studying list 24 out of the 52 lists for happiness by Moorea Seal. I have loved this journal, and if you want to focus on happiness yourself, you might consider getting Moorea Seal's book, The 52 Lists of Happiness, and all the different aspects of happiness to help you focus on it. Sometimes life can get you down, and it's just part of living, I guess. You have the opportunity to spread some joy, and I hope that if you don't have the journal, that you'll grab a piece of paper and a pen and consider focusing on your own list 24. And in list 24, I'm going to read the little title at the top of the journal entry here. Moorea Seal suggests that you list every color you can think of. If you wanted to be uber creative, you could actually color in like a little color block on there and describe the color. Go to your crayon box if you've got some kids, or if you like to color, grab your crayon box and doodle in your journal. And she says, list every color you can think of and what mood you associate with each color. And actually, color does affect your mood. I can be, kind of iffy on the happiness scale, and I walk in here to my office to this bright orange color, and I can't help but smile. I'm just saying, I love orange. It It makes me feel good. It makes me think of sunshine and oranges and happy times, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I chose orange for my office. I don't necessarily recommend it for your bedroom if you're trying to sleep and relax, but if you want to get a little pump you up scenario, orange is a great color to do that. So today on list 24, we're going to think about, what color does your happiness look like? Now just think about it for a second. For me, it's this orange in my office. It gives me energy and it's vibrant. It puts a smile on my face. And I have some other colors too, but for my office, I wanted to make sure that I was focused on high energy, high impact, and the difference that it would make. So here's a few colors that I put into my list 24, because the first assignment is to list every color you can think of. Well, I didn't list everyone, I listed a few. So here goes. My first one is blue in any shade, green, orange, of course, my office, hot pink or fuchsia, which some people interchange that color name, and just know that it's a very vibrant pink. It's not pastel, it's not muted, it is all up in your face, fuchsia, and also yellow. These colors make me feel exuberantly happy and sometimes just calmly happy, depending upon where they're used or what color combinations they come in. And today I'm wearing black, but I didn't think about my color when I was getting dressed. It was just convenient, and that's what I put on. So here I am. I'm all in with you in exploring list 24. So I hope that you'll take a moment to list all the colors you can think of and then describe the mood you associate with each color. So I'll share that with you as we go through list 24. So blue, I chose as the mood that it made me feel was, and the experience that it made me feel when I thought about the color: relaxing by the water, being calm, just chilling with no real agenda and enjoying just being. You're not having to do anything, just be. That's what I think about when I think about the color blue. It's kind of business-like without being all formal, although navy can be a formal color. Okay, my next color on my list was green, and green made me think of watching my flowers grow. Green also made me think about self-confidence. A lot of people, green immediately, especially if you're American, green is greenbacks or dollars, generating growth is usually what is associated with the color green. So if you like green, these are some ideas that people may perceive if you're wearing green or associated with the color green. So I've shared with you the reasons why I chose orange. It also reminds me of watching a sunset, and it brings me joy. Hot pink or fuchsia definitely goes along with my word theme that I've used for several years as vivaciousness. And it makes me feel exuberant and lifted up. So hot pink is a great color for me as far as even wearing a color. It works well with my skin tone, just saying. All right, and then my last color that I'm going to share on my list is yellow. And it definitely made me think of happiness. And the crazy thing, it makes me think about little baby ducks. Little baby ducks are usually a pretty yellow when they're small, and they're fun to watch too. So I like the color yellow. So think about your list, and you may even want to think about the study of color, especially if you're considering what colors you would want to use in your logo. Think about how it might influence someone's perception of you. It's some of the information that I've briefly read about color is it influences individuals differently depending upon their age, gender, or cultural experience. And that's really interesting if you've never considered it or don't have a background in arts or marketing, to just take a minute and think about the colors around your house that you gravitate toward, or why you don't gravitate toward a particular color. So it's really fun to go into this exploration and see how those colors impact you and what draws you or propels you away from choosing a particular color. So I'd like to challenge you, like Moorea Seal has, and consider the colors that you're drawn to or that make you feel a certain way. So Moorea Seal always has a great takeaway or take action at the end of each list. And this list is no exception. So here is her take action point. She says, focus on your happiest color this week. Every time you see that color, acknowledge the feeling that it brings you and make it a goal to bring that color into more elements of your favorite space. So take a cue from Moorea Seal's 52 List for Happiness on list 24 and take a look at the colors around you and why you may have chose them or been drawn away from them, or put your hand up and said, no, I can't deal with that color. It's just too much. And sometimes it's how the color is applied. Just saying. So I hope you have fun playing with colors. I think it would be, if you have small children around you, to take a moment and see what they tell you about the colors in their crayon box and why they do or don't like them. And maybe if you haven't thought about applying color in your life and your environment to shift your mood and bring you some joy and happiness, that this week's list 24, what color is your happiness exposure, might bring you some joy, and you could have a whole lot of fun exploring what colors bring you happiness in your life this week. So thanks for hanging out with me here at the Concierge Office Suites on Just a Point of View, and enjoy exploring colors this week. I certainly will. So hey, have a great day. Talk to you later.